Happy, what day is this? Tuesday? Listen, hated, adored, never ignored. Listen, man, this is Man United. All right? This is Man United. Our captain, Bruno Fernandes. You know, he says, you know what? Listen, I talked to my wife. Uh, we had a deep conversation, and she was crucial in my decision making. Right? She asked me, "What are your goals?" Right? And Bruno was like, "Listen, man. I mean, it was easy for me. I could have easily just rolled out." Right? Let me get his quote exactly. Right? Bruno Fernandes said it could have been an easy move. Right? I could have gone out there and do my thing, but I love the club. The man loves the club. For going all that money. Listen, man, one thing I've learned, Bruno Fernandes is a special player, a special person, a special captain. I got to give it to him. I got to give it to Bruno because that is a huge bag to say, you know what, forget it. I don't need it. I mean, it's mad. But you know what they usually say, man? This is what they say.
This is Manchester United we're talking about. This is Man United we're talking about.
This is Manchester 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 United.
This is Manchester United we're talking about. This is Manchester United we're talking about. It's Manchester United we're talking about.
It's so funny. This clip, whenever I say it, it's so funny because it's true. This is Manchester United we're talking about. That's why we're still able to attract the best players, right? They all still want to come and play for us. And Bruno Fernandes was like, listen, what am I doing? Where am I going? Why should I leave this Manchester United to go to Saudi and do what? I still have a job here, right? These players need me. Guys, you saw that the post Xerxes posted on his Instagram. Like, you can see what it means for their captain to stay, right? I mean, listen, I was one of those who was ready for him to say, you know what, man, let's get the money. Because obviously, we were trying to rebuild our team. And him leaving would have been a crucial part of us rebuilding that team. But you know what? Hey, listen, he talked to Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim said, no, man, stay. Right? He said, stay. And you know what? His wife also looked like, she didn't want to go. I said, listen, man, this is home. This is the theater of dreams. She went and posted something to say this is the theater of dreams. Right? So, hey, the rest is history. The rest is history, they say. Let me find out his one of his quotes was pretty cool what he said. It was even posted, like the way it was so open, right? He was talking about this in his press conference for the international game, for the Portugal game. So he was talking about that, basically opening up, like, okay, what exactly transpired? He said, yeah, I did have a conversation with the president of HILAL. They came to me and stuff, but I had to decline. But basically, this is the actual quote, which was posted on Manchester United official page. It says, our skipper. And then the quote that Bruno said here was like, it would have been easy to move there, Al Hilal. I know the Portuguese players. I know the Portuguese players there very well, but I want to play at a highest level and compete for major titles. I can do that, and I want to. I still want to do it at Manchester United, right? He says I spoke to the coach Ruben Amorim. He asked me not to go. Manchester United didn't want to sell me. So hey, the rest is history. He stays. Right? How are you guys feeling, man? People, especially like, hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. I am Luther. This is Man United Central. Listen, our captain is staying. What does it mean? What does it mean by that midfield, right? How does he fit in that midfield of ours, right? Because if he left, then it could have been a good chance for maybe Kobe Mainu, right? But now he stays. How is he going to play with MBEUMO and Cunha? Because usually Bruno is deployed in one of those 10s. I mean, how is this going to work out, guys? People, welcome. Let's see. Who do we have? AKS 97, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Tony, what's going on, brother? Kai in the house. What's going on, Kai? BVB Glazer. Hello, hello, hello. My bad, I couldn't. Yes, no worries, man. No worries, no worries. BV Glazer. Tony, the club's up. Yeah, man. The club loves the man. We are screwed with Bruno's in the team. He probably turned down the Saudi offer because he's his family not wanting to go. Hey, listen, his wife asked him. One of the quotes he said, his wife asked him, "Listen, what are your goals? You know, what are you trying? What are you trying to accomplish?" So that was one of his the question that his wife asked him, and you know, after he reevaluated, he said, "Listen, man, yeah, what is the point, right? What is the point?" Let's see, let's see what else. I missed Red Faith. What up? What up? Welcome, welcome, Red Faith. Good to see you, people. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let's go, Kai. Bruno doesn't fool me. Yeah, if he was single, he would be gone. Yeah, well, you know what? If he was single and younger, maybe he would have gone. But again, you know, during this whole process, right? You and me, yeah, you know, I'll take the bag quickly. I'll be like, my son, wife, yeah, we're moving to Saudi, people. Yeah, no questions asked. We're going to Saudi. Okay, simple. But he's not motivated by cash, man. It's simple. He's not motivated by cash. He wants to play in Europe at the highest level and compete. But again, him talking about competing, you are like, yo, dude, you know, like we just finished 15th, right? You know, we're not going to have Champions League football or anything like that. But again, he believes in the project so much that he feels, you know, with him being here and the manager, of course, wanting him to stay, he believes that they can change the trajectory of this team, right? And listen, imagine now everybody, all those players, all those, like, you know, around the world, this news of him leaving was dominating everything. So you can imagine now all these players like Gyökeres, you know, or even his fellow teammates seeing like, yo, man, this guy, all that money, and you decide to stay because he believes in the project, right? Which is mad. Of course, listen, I would have been sad him leaving, but the money would have been perfect. It would have been exactly what we need. Apparently, he was told the club doesn't need that money. Really? Really, United? You really? But they're saying they don't need the money so bad that they're willing to lose him. That's basically what they were saying. You know, yeah, we obviously we're in a cash strapped situation, but we don't need the money enough to say, hey, you know what, get rid of our best player, right? So again, it's interesting. I'm telling you, when that news broke, dude, I was up late. I think I saw it around 4 in the morning, my time here. So I was like, what? The man is staying. Dude, I was convinced he's going to go, right? I was convinced he's going to go. Bruno doesn't fool me. Okay, AKS financially. Bruno said that Amorim stated that the club will be fine without his sale. Exactly. AKS 97. Yeah, they'll be fine without his sale. You know, interesting, because the way we're going about our business so far is kind of crazy, right? Well, we secured Cunha, and then now we're going for MBEUMO. Now, MBEUMO, we finally got some numbers how much Brentford they're willing to let him go for. They're looking upwards of 60, close to 62 or 60 million, right? Because Brentford believe MBEUMO, because they already, everybody in the world knows how much we paid for Cunha, right? Because of the release clause. So Brentford believe, of course, by numbers and goals, MBEUMO was better than Cunha this season, right? So they believe, if anything, you know, United should pay similar numbers. So, and that's what is going to happen now. Like, we're going to, from what we see from reports, is it's going to be a little bit of a back and forth. But I think even at 62, whatever amount of money that we paid for Cunha from MBEUMO, I mean, we pay it, man. We pay it. Like, at this point, there's no point. Like, we just have to, yeah, of course, this is how it's going to happen, right? We're going to put in a bid. to Brentford for 50 million. Yeah, they're gonna reject it. They'll be like, "Are you kidding me? Are you taking the piss? You just paid 60 for Cunha." No. All right. So and then we're gonna go back and say, okay, fine, we're gonna accept that 60. Let's make up some payment arrangement, blah blah blah, and he's ours. Because right now Brentford know that he's already chosen us, and we have already have a verbal agreement with Buemo. So it's just a matter of club to club making those deals happen, and everybody's happy. So yeah, but again, yeah, we may pay a little bit more because a lot of people are saying it's going to be like 50 million, but in actuality, it's like a little bit over 60. And I think he's worth every penny, right? Worth every penny. Let's see. Is what it is. What it is. Ruben might know more than we do. Yeah, exactly. Kai is saying, I'm depressed that he's staying. Bruno can play in the pivot. Yep. And that's what a lot of people are saying, guys. Bruno cannot play in the pivot. As for Menu, he doesn't have to start if you're on the bench. You're on the bench. That is true, right? But if, say, for example, had Bruno left, Menu maybe would have gotten more game time, right? So now imagine if Bruno is there. So Bruno obviously is going to be one of those pivot, right? Which I don't know how it's going to work. So it's going to be Bruno Ugarte or Bruno Casemiro. Hopefully we get another 6. Ideally, if we get another 6, will be better, right? But again, Bruno playing deeper, it's going to be interesting though. But again, let's think about it this way. Bruno with his, like his long range vision passing. Imagine you have Buemo, once we get the ball, Buemo, bombing on the right hand side, you have Cunha on the left. Like, dude, you have a lot of these weapons that now Bruno can find, and those guys are so good on the ball. Imagine you find one of them, you find a Buemo, you find a Cunha, and then, dude, in the middle, as our 9 could be a Gyökeres. Who knows what can happen? It's going to be a deadly attack, right? Now, listen, guys, there's some stories going on out there that Gyökeres could be a possibility. Dude, I think if we get reports in the next couple of days we're getting Gyökeres, I think the internet will be like, dude, we're going to break the internet because it's going to be completely pandemonium. It's going to be madness, in my opinion. Maybe Xerxes goes to Buemo in the 9th. It could be. Yeah, I saw that quote from the wife. There, exactly, yeah. Kai said, what's with everyone saying that, what does this mean for Menu? If he can't get into the team, he can't get into the team. Well, there you go. Hey, it means he's just going to have to step up his game, right? And this is good too, right? Because you need to have, it's a team game, right? It's not like Bruno should be playing every game. It's not like Ugarte should be playing every game. Ahmad could be deployed as a right wing back, but again, Cunha or Buemo, those can be rotated too. You throw in an Ahmad as one of the 10s at one point. It's a good problem to have, they say, right? Whenever you have all these weapons, and then you turn around, you look at the bench. The bench is stacked. You have Mount, you have Menu. You have weapons that you can bring in. So I like it. Competition is good, and yeah. So even if Menu doesn't start, whenever he gets a chance to get into a game, he's gonna make sure that he's balling out of control, which is good. So yeah, and Menu is still young, right? He's still young. He's still developing his game. Yeah. So it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Let's see. United FC07. What's up, man? Good to see you. Imagine Gyökeres, Cunha, and Buemo as our front 3. Madness. It is gonna be. We are gonna be scary. I don't want to get too excited. I'm just gonna roll with it. We're gonna just be checking the news every 2 seconds and see what's gonna happen. Because according to reports, right, apparently Arsenal, they're gonna go for Šeško. Apparently, the talks for Arsenal and Šeško looks like they're going kind of well, whatever. So they may be getting Šeško. Newcastle, they don't need a striker. They have Isak. Chelsea, they got their boy, what's his name? Delap, right? And then who else? Who else is out there? Um, Liverpool, they're going for, I think, Liverpool, they're going for who? Is it Akitike? Or somewhere right there. So basically, there's a Osherman out there and a Joker is out there, still hanging, right? And we see a few reports that apparently, I don't know, it's no reliable source. They're saying, well, Joker has decided to go back to the Premier League. So, I mean, if you add two and two together, it could definitely be 9. But anyway, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy if it's Jokeres, man. We're gonna lose our minds. Let's go. Yeah, I was like, how the heck did Luther make an announcement? A post about Bruno already. You finished the live not knowing. Woke up early. I know, dude. It was crazy, man. Yeah, man, that was crazy. That's crazy. Potential team for next season could be Garcia, Maz, Delit, Yoro, Dogu, Leon, Ugarte, Casemiro, Ahmad, Cunha, Bruno, Buemo. Man, dude, that team is fire. Right? BVB saying like Luther, do you think that if you were born like 2015, that maybe you would be a different club fan because it will be different era? Oh, that is a very good. It's a very good question. But here's the thing. You know, you are born a red. So if you are meant to be a red, you're gonna be a red regardless, right? Regardless, because we don't choose this team, man. Right? We don't choose this team. So 2015, 2016, 2017, I will still be a red, right? I cannot even imagine me supporting any other team, right? So I think I'll still be a red. I don't know about you guys. Let me know. All right. Let me know. That's a good question, though. That is a very good question. Because, of course, if you're born 2015, you have other influences, other teams that are better, you know. Yeah, but nah. Still a red. Degen Dong, what up? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. People, smash that like button. Hit that subscribe. Guys, if you're new, I'm Luther. This is Man United Central. Welcome, 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 people. Is Mbuemo here we go? Dude, practically, but we need to iron a couple of things. But no, we haven't heard the here we go yet. He chose us, though. He told everybody else, Arsenal, Tottenham, Newcastle, go sit down somewhere. I want United, the team that finished 15, the team that doesn't have any European football, the team that is going to dominate next season. Knock on wood. Especially if we have those 3 up top, we're going to cook until we flop. I started supporting United 2015. There you go. Hey, see? United FC07 started 2015. There you go. Interesting stuff, man. Interesting stuff. But anyway, this in other news, we see reports that what's his name? What was I looking at? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, Mbuemo. Of course, we said yesterday that another reason that Mbuemo wants to come, he grew up supporting United, right? So again, he's fulfilling his childhood dream to be a player of Man United. Again, he's a player that he's gonna fit in nicely in our team because again, we need goals, and those guys provide us goals. And dude, worst case scenario, imagine even if we don't get Gyökeres, right? We get a light Mateta, right? We're still gonna be all right because you have those 2 plus Bruno in the team, dude. Come on, man. You have who's gonna be taking penalties? That's another very interesting because Bruno is our penalty taker, of course. Mbuemo is really good on pens as well. Cunha, I mean, golly, dude. I mean, we're gonna be like dangerous everywhere. Benzema, what up? He knew United would win trophies and Arsenal wouldn't. That's funny. Chelsea paid a penalty of 5 million for returning Sancho to United. Yeah, man, that's another thing. Yeah, guys, in case you missed it, Sancho is coming home, people. Our freedom fighter, he's coming home. All right. Once again, he went out there. He posted all these things, kissing the badge and all this. At Dortmund, he was sent back packing. Now he went to Chelsea, happy. He was like, yo, finally, freedom. I'm enjoying my life over here. Sent packing again. Reason being, he did not want to lower his salary. Of course, from what we see from reports, Sancho is getting paid at least over 250, I think, right? So what happens is Chelsea, that is not part of their pay structure, right? And Chelsea, they were not willing to break their pay structure just to keep dude, right? And they see, okay, yeah, he helped in the finals, whatever, for them to win the trophy, but he hasn't been consistently killing it. For example, if it was, I think, Anthony, Chelsea probably could have said, you know what, let's work out something here because you have shown that you are, you were able to deliver. But Sancho, he hasn't been able to secure a starting spot week in, week out. So it didn't make any sense. So what does Chelsea do? They're like, you know what? Thank you very much, United. Here's 5 million for your troubles, and you can have him, right? So basically, Chelsea used us once again. They needed to win a trophy. They took dude, they used him to win the trophy, and they sent him packing. And then here's your 5 million. Because from them winning the trophy, obviously they want some money, right? So they're like, all right, so from the money that we won over there, here you go, United, take that. And you can have him back. But from Fabrizio Romano is saying that obviously he's going to come back, but there are clubs that are looking at him. I think it was West Ham is looking at him. Also, there's some clubs in Saudi that they're looking at him. So he's not coming back to stay. He's definitely going to be heading out ASAP. As soon as he checks in, he's going to check out. Now, I don't know if he's going to come on tour. I hope not. He needs to be gone. All right. Yeah. I hope we win domestic cup next season. Yeah, dude, that's going to be United FC07. That's a bare minimum. Next season, is it top, guys, what are we saying? Top 6? If, for example, you have, of course, fingers crossed, we get a Gyökeres, Cunha, and MBEUMO, is it top 6 or Champions League spot? If you have that front line, all right? What are you guys saying? Let me know. But bare minimum, of course, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, we gotta win those, man. We gotta win those. Yeah, it would just be right for us to do that. I know we win the domestic cup. Maguire to take pens. I know, right? Maguire will be in goal. They're gonna be playing rock paper scissors. I know every time. Okay, shit, it's gonna be crazy. Freedom fighter going straight to jail. I know, right? Bruh, not my goat, Jaden. Yeah, man, Jaden's coming back. Do you guys think Ruben Amorim will be like, you know what? I haven't really looked at this guy closely. Maybe I should take a look at him. Do you think he's gonna do something like that? Because the beef that Sancho had was with Ten Hag. Ten Hag is gone. Now, Ruben really hasn't looked at him like that. So you think in that when he comes back, he goes to preseason, and then Ruben looks at him and say, you know what? Actually, I could probably use this guy. Do we see anything like that happening? Oh, please, Ruben, do not do it. This will be another big mistake. He cannot keep him. He needs to be let go ASAP. Tony said I cracked myself up. Tony said, off topic, sorry, but just thought of great team name of old Jeds. Arthritis Unitas. Damn it. I wish I would have thought of that on my summer league. Oh my God, that's dope. That is nice. That's nice. I like it. Arthritis Unitas. That's nice, man. Twisted Fate. What up? we have to pay Chelsea 3.5 mil for Mount. I don't. Someone was it? I think Mark Gorbridge or something. He talked about that. Apparently, that is not it's not true or something. I don't know. Now we get last laugh and pay the 5 million to send him back. Whoever made deal need to go to jail. It's true, man. That deal, it's crazy. Why give him a loophole that he can come back? Yeah, but you know what? I think going forward, we would have learned from our mistakes. Anybody that goes out with an obligation to buy, you make sure that loophole is not there. Dude, you leave Old Trafford, Carrington, whatever, you are not coming back, especially if he's loaned with an obligation to buy. Because we knew obligation means at the end of the season, we get our money so long as Chelsea finished top 10, right? 25 million, man. Because right now, him coming back, there's a very small chance we're gonna get 25 million for him, right? I don't know. Maybe Saudi may do us a solid and give us some decent money. Let's say Sancho and Malaysia coming back as winners. I know that's pretty crazy, right? That should be a factor in their price. Good point, AKS 97. Yeah, they're coming back with medals, winner medals, man. Yeah. Mihalo, what up, what up? Trent Alexander-Arnold is a rat. He will get booed every week at Madrid. I don't know, man. I think they'll like him over there. All right, they'll like him. So I didn't catch the whole story about that 10 million. Did that 10 million come to you guys? I didn't get a chance to really dig into it to figure out what was the deal with that 10 million. Because I heard something that I don't know if the 10 million went to him or went to Liverpool. It's interesting. Is Gyökeres still on United FC07? From the reports, it looks that way. Ruben Amorim's dream 9 is Gyökeres. And the difference with Gyökeres with us compared to other teams, apparently there was a gentleman's agreement with Gyökeres that once he's done over there, he's going to come and join Ruben Amorim. So now it's just a matter of United convincing Gyökeres to come. How do you convince him? By, letting him know, look, dude, you're going to be operating with with two of the best players in the Premier League right now. Cunha on your left, MBEUMO on your right. You are leading the line. Think about that, right? And then you have Bruno back there. And then on a wing back, you have Amadinho. Come on, man. Think about it, Gyökeres. We're going to do amazing things at United. So Ruben Amorim, he's working on him. And again, Ineos, honestly, I got to give it to them because apparently this MBEUMO deal, they talked about it, I think, was it like 3 months ago or something like that? They sold MBEUMO this project, like, I don't know, it was, I think, three months ago or something like that. So I don't know what Ineos is telling these players for them to sign, but man, they must be selling it like crazy, to get them excited for all these players to join. But hey, the trick, of course, here is going to be tough because of not having that Champions League football. So how much does Gyökeres value the Champions League football, right? Could it be a way that it's like the way MBEUMO feels or Cunha feels like, hey, listen, I don't care about Champions League football. I just want to play for the badge. And that's what we want, right? Bruno has shown us that. Dude, you can show him all the money you want. He says, nah, buddy, I'm playing for the badge. I'm staying here for the project and rebuild because I believe this team, we can get back to the top. That's what's up. Let's go. I'm questioning changing my name to W. Tony Glazer. Thoughts? W. Tony Glazer? That's funny. Now, that's too confusing in the chat. That's true. Yeah, BVB, I like it. Mihalo, yeah, we got 10 million for Trent to be released early. Oh, okay. See, he hooked you guys up, man. Madrid initially asked for 200,000. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, there you go. You got a little bit of money. That's good. Yo, NSR7 back. Let's go, NSR7. Welcome, welcome. Uh, Give me Yokered's number. I'll take it. I'll take it from here. Hey, listen, I'm telling you, man. Dude, it's gonna be crazy when that news comes out. I wonder who's gonna drop it. Is it gonna be Ornstein Bomber? Is it gonna be Ben Jacobs? Because Ben Jacobs has been cooking the last couple of weeks. So, hey, listen. We'll see. We'll see. Let's just not get too excited here. But imagine the way we're going to be walking with chest to all these teams out here, telling them, listen, the worst season, 15th in the league. You know, we're simply going to just tell them, we're Man United. You know, this is Man United. Simple as that. This is Man United. You know, shoo. Let's go. Let's see what you're saying. Tony, what's up, my brother? I got hacked. Oh, you got hacked. Wow. That someone changed my name to Reezy7, but NSL7 is back. Oh, wow. Ineos are telling the players we are Manchester City instead. I know, dude. I don't know what they're telling them because obviously they're not offering them crazy money, but I don't know what they're telling them whenever they're in these meetings with them. Real Madrid is going to be a massive upgrade, my friend. Oh, yeah, for sure. Sheesh, so we call you Riz or NSR7. That's funny. So NSR7, I got you. Okay, sir. Mihalo, if Trent had stayed at Liverpool, he would have. If Trent had stayed at Liverpool, would have been a bigger legend than Gerrard because he won more trophies. Hey, he didn't want to stay at Liverpool. He wanted to go out there and, go out there and play with Jude Bellingham and them. Hey, listen, man, Real Madrid is a big club. A lot of these players, when Real Madrid come calling, it's one of those, just like United. When we come calling, it's very hard for these players to say no because it's legacy and, big club thing, So I don't blame him, man. I don't blame him. Let's go. Imagine telling media we are broke just to buy Cunha, Mbuemo, and Gyökeres. I know. It is mad. Like everybody knows that, these guys are broke, man. Ain't gonna do nothing. They'll be shopping at the bargain basement, and then we unveil Gyökeres, Mbuemo, Cunha. I'm telling you, the haters are gonna hate until they can. I don't know what they're gonna be saying at us, man. Carmack Maguire. Just to point out, we have been in a final nearly every year. See, that's what I'm talking about. Cormac, smash a like, hit the subscribe button. Welcome, welcome. It's an absolutely insane, actually kind of twisted. They ain't broke, pulling wool over our eyes. Otherwise, they have been packing Bruno's bags for him. Exactly, right? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But honestly, Ruben Amorim was saying that after that loss, Tottenham, he had met with the board and he told them, listen, he said, you guys have to be brave, right? You have to be brave here to make these tough decisions because if you're not, in order for us to really go for it. So, and right after that meeting, apparently they hit up Mbuemo, and they hit up Gyökeres as well, right? So I think they really want to back Ruben Amorim. Of course, he's their guy. So, and Ruben Amorim, of course, must have told them, listen, man, it's simple. I cannot play with crappy players. I need my players. I need decent players. Let's get them. If you don't bring me those players, I cannot do it. So, hey, the board is trying to do what they can, man, to make sure that dude gets what he need. Yeah, so this was the quote according to the Mappeteers. Big up to the Mappeteers, man. Mappeteers have been pretty good. So the actual quote was during United's executive committee meeting after the European League. Amorim told the board to be more ambitious and go for better players. And that same time, they contacted Gyökeres and Mbuemo. Um, Apparently, Ruben Amorim puts a lot of pressure on the board, right? And listen, Ruben Amorim has already said many times he'll walk. So if they want him to walk by not giving him the tools he needs, yeah, he'll walk. And I don't. And he said, even said, listen, I'll walk. I won't even ask for compensation, right? So the board knows. Okay, fine. All right. Okay, you threaten us. We're gonna do our best to get you what you need. Let's see. Hey, man. Welcome, Carmack. Welcome, Carmack. People, again, Carmack, everybody coming in. If you are new here, I'm Luther. We do have a Discord community. Tony the Great just dropped the link. It's going to be up there if you scroll up a little bit. Join the Discord community, man. We're trying to build it. And then we can chat offline and all this out there. Do you think PSG could win the World Cup? Benzema? There was, I don't know. I don't think so. Because PSG hasn't been okay. They were good in the final and the couple of games leading to the final, but prior to that, they did struggle a little bit at the beginning. So I don't think they would win the World Cup. The French team, especially if they're going against the French team, that will be. I think the French team is pretty strong. Even Portugal is pretty strong. Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to win the World Cup, but it's interesting. Ineos' first summer window is better than the entire Glazer era already. Dude, if they secure those three, Gyökeres, Mbuemo, Cunha, dude, I think that will be the best window ever, if I'm not mistaken, right? So it will be nuts if they can pull that off, because they'll basically show the world, like, listen, we mean business, all right? We're sick and tired of being the laughing stock, all right? Let's see. Gold Mark Bridge. I'm wondering how we are broke after earning over 800 million in revenue last season. I know this is the second time you're saying that. We have huge debt, right? So you may earn revenue comes in, but if you are already in a hole, that could be the reason why. Of course, we have overspent in many areas, right? The players and all this. So, I mean, our finances are shambolic, right? That's the thing about United. The advantage we have is we can bring in the revenue, right? Compared to other teams. Like, for example, like Newcastle, they're the richest club, but they cannot just go and splash the cash because the PSR will get them, because the revenue they're bringing in is not as much compared to us. Like for us, every game, you are guaranteed like 75 or 70,000 capacity in that stadium coming in. So the gate tickets that we're selling, the jerseys and all this, we're bringing a lot of money, right? So we're able to generate revenue. So we're able to kind of deal with that PSR a little bit better. But still, that's why sometimes like Newcastle, they have to kind of, find deals here and there. And because if they, for example, if they went from Mbuemo and they paid 60 million from Mbuemo, and then whoever else they sign, then they need to justify that in the next calendar year or fiscal year to show, okay, how much did you bring in, how much went out, and all this stuff, and it could get them in trouble. So, yeah, something like that. Twisted Fate, they say, by the way, if anyone still believes Erik ten Hag is bad manager, he isn't. He just a scam artist. Look up SEG. His son works there. Yeah, we knew. I think back then we talked about it. Works there. A lot of the players was bought with SEG. They made 30 mil off Anthony signing. Yeah. That was good business. Spain versus France. Mbappe, Doué, Dembele versus Spain. Yamal gonna be fire. Yep. JP, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Ruben, you dummy. Bruno, need to go. Hey, listen, man. Hey, it's one of those like I was watching was it, I think, Said TV. So Said was pretty pissed off. Like, okay, why didn't we force Bruno to go? I mean, whenever these players are under contract, you really cannot force them to leave, right? Um, because if Bruno said if the club wanted to sell him, he said he would have gone. If I'm not mistaken, I forgot the actual quote he said, but it's one of those. He's under contract. You know, if he wants to stay, he's gonna stay, and there's really not much we can do, right? But of course, the manager wanted him to stay, and that was a kind of motivating thing to say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and stay. And of course, the club told him, listen, we need money, but we don't need money enough to say, hey, we need to get rid of you. So it's one of those things. It's weird. Why didn't Bruno want to accept it? Hey, man, he's not motivated by money, man. He wants to play at a bigger club. He wants to stay in Europe and compete for the biggest trophies. And he believes where he is now is at the best part, right? Which is pretty mad. And of course, many times Ruben Amorim had told him, listen, you are a key to my revolution and I need you. And, obviously they see something from the inside that, okay, there's hope here. We've already been, this is the bottom. The only way from here is up, right? With the preseason, bringing in better players. And honestly, Bruno had said he loves being with the Portuguese national team. Of course, the camaraderie is really good, but he likes to play with better players, right? Bruno in that Portuguese team, he balls because everybody's a very high level technically, right? So now you bring Bruno Acuna, you bring Bruno MBEUMO, right? Already very highly technical players. Come on, we should definitely play better, hopefully. All right. Let's see. Ten Hag was good at Ajax. Yeah, man. Ten Hag was good at Ajax, and I think at Leverkusen he may do good too, man. Liam said, no, true. People have short memories. We signed Nani Anderson, Golden Boy at the time, and Tevez. I don't know, man. Nani was, again, when we signed him, was again potential. He wasn't lighting it up. Anderson, of course, he had a good World Cup, if I'm not mistaken. Tevez, guys, Nani, Anderson, Tevez, if you compare those three with Cunha, MBEUMO, and Gyökeres, if we sign Gyökeres, I think this is a more of a higher profile, if I'm not mistaken. Who wants to buy a United shirt after this bad season? I know, right? Hey, listen. People will still buy them, man. We're big out here. Tanaka was good at ice, yeah. Carmack said United shirt with Hoyland on the back. Oh, man, yeah. Imagine those guys who bought it, especially when they changed the number 9. Some people went and bought the number 9 shirt. Does anyone here have a number 9 shirt from Hoyland? Wow, that'll be interesting. The fact that someone in the world has a shirt of Hoyland on the back, yeah, it's funny. Twisted Fate. Speaking of Hoyland, we have quoted 35 million for him. Then SEG got hold of him. Another example. Yeah, dude. Hoyland, Anthony, all of them. We should never have spent that much money on them, right? Those are the kind of deals that we should pull out. Say, no, forget about it. We'll look somewhere else. But, the team that we had handling our finances then, they just went ahead and splashed the cash because Ten Hag wanted them. Right? It's crazy. Liam Jones say Glazers also presided over the Zlatan, Pogba, Mkhitaryan window. Not saying Glazers are good, but this is nowhere near the best window, even if we get MBEUMO. All right, cool. All right. Fair play to Bruno. Actually, I would have run out of there. Yeah, man, for real. Dude, I would be already in Saudi right now. If he did accept it, he would get £2. £2 a second. Yeah, man. Imagine. But again, money's not a big deal for him, man. JP saying, Jokeres, you bum. Go to Atleti. They're not winning shit anyway. Anyway. Hey, JP, I'm telling you, if Jokeres signs for United, we will know that we are operating at a very different level, right? We are operating at a level where it does not matter how you finish, how you play, so long as you are United, you're always going to be able to lure those big names. It will be ridiculous. Personally, man. Osherman, come on, buddy. Hey, listen. Osherman is also out there, but Osherman, I think I'm seeing that he may be Saudi bound, right? But it's crazy. These two strikers are out there, but you don't hear Liverpool, you don't hear Chelsea looking at them, especially like Osherman. I mean, it's kind of weird, right? It's really weird. Twisted is saying, Tevez was a traitor. Went to City with the best years. Yeah. And then City, remember City put that big sign, welcome to Manchester? That was mad, yo. That was terrible. City, you're a disgrace. Mbuemo and Onana, both Cameroonian, they will love each other. Dude, that's what I'm saying, guys. On the Discord, I shared that video. I don't know if you saw that video. I think it was last international break. Mbuemo was about to take a free kick, and then Onana was right next to him directing traffic. He was like, yo, Mbuemo, you got to do this, you got to do that. I'm like, really, Onana? We better not see none of that at Old Trafford. You coming, telling Mbuemo, yo, there's an opening here. Nah, man. That was crazy. Check out the video, man. It was funny to see Onana out there, knowing that he's also not good, and then he's sitting there trying to direct traffic, telling him where to hit it and all this. Benzema saying Mbuemo and Onana. Okay, yeah. No, you're mistaken. Nani was Mini. Was Mint. Yeah, he was. But when he came, he was a little bit raw, though, because we are hoping that Nani would be another Ronaldo, right? And he did good. He did good. He did good. Yeah, of course. Tevez was also good. Listen. Whenever those two, Nani, Tevez, Rooney, like those guys, the amount of energy they were giving you when it comes to in attack, speed of attack, counter attack, it was incredible, right? And Nani with his backflips and all this. I mean, dude, some of the goals Nani scored was incredible. Nani, Anderson, Tevez, and Hargreaves. Yeah. Nobody can tell me Cunha and Mbuemo is better. Well, yeah, okay. All right, listen. I agree. Now that you're bringing it back, those were decent names. If we get Jokeres, maybe we need to finish top 5. He's a very good goal scorer, and also with Cunha, Mbuemo, and also Ahmed, we would cook. Absolutely. Because Mbuemo and Cunha, they're giving you what? Mbuemo had 20 goals. Cunha was a 15, and then you bring 50 from Jokeres. Come on, man. Anyway, I don't want to think about it because that would be mad. That would scare any team in the Premier League, knowing that they have to deal with them three. And then you have Ahmed killing you on the right wing back. Yeah, crazy. And then you have Maguire. If you need him, you throw him as your 9 to support things. That's crazy. Leo said, I guess that I agree, but still had Tevez for 2 years. The transfer window of Tevez, Hargreaves, Nani, and Anderson is a good Cunha. Let's have it right. All right. Cool. I agree. Twisted Fate. Left wing back Dogu. Right wing back Ahmad, Cunha, Mbuemo, 10. And then the Joker is 9. Bruno, 8. Bella, that's the one. That's the guy I want. We get Belaba as a 6. Dude. But I haven't seen links of United with Belaba. Did you guys see somewhere that we're linked with him? Because that guy, that dude, he'll be like a proper 6 who can actually complement Bruno very well. Shame if we go for Belaba, though Brighton will pull our pants down. Oh yeah, they will. Yep, they will, sure will. It's the same thing like Brentford. See, Brentford, Brighton, they pride themselves on developing these players, and they're not going to be mugged off on selling them for cheap, right? We are going there. If we went to Brighton for Balaba, we're going to pay premium, right? Because again, we go in there with their slapping the United tax on there. Yeah, same thing with Mbuemo at Brentford. You know, when he came there, he wasn't as good. Now he's top. So yeah, they're making us pay for it, and I think it's fair, you know, because these teams, they actually develop those players. They actually turn them before they come in a little bit raw, and then they develop them, and that's something United we haven't been able to do as well. Does Mbuemo have the height? Not really. That's the thing. Mbuemo and Cunha, they're not that tall. So I think Gyökeres will complement them very well. Let's see, Mbuemo. So Mbuemo is 5'7". Cunha is 6'0". So yeah, somewhat. But Marcus was 5'11". Liam Delap 6'1". Victor Gyökeres is 6'2". So you see, Mbuemo is shorter than you, man. But he's you know, he's good on the ball. You know, yeah. So, but again, the height, Victor Gyökeres gives you that 6'2" frame built properly to handle the English defenders. Those, yeah, it'll be neat. We are missing a Baldy like Mbuemo. It's been a while. I know, man. And dude, with the beard too, that beard, man, that beard is something. The beard is something, man. People, make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Liam is saying Gyökeres scares me because he didn't do it in the English league. Nunez smashed it at Benfica. Goes to Liverpool, not the same guy. Yeah. Yeah. But again, yeah, he did not do it. But he went there to Portugal. Ruben helped him, taught him how to be a chef and cook properly. You know, maybe he feels like he has an unfinished business in the Premier League, right? Because the way he left, you know, he feels like, you know what, now I'm ready for them, right? So it's going to be interesting. Of course, if he goes to Athletic Madrid, he's going to smash it. He's going to dominate like crazy, right? And honestly, I was Gyökeres. I'll probably go out there. Champions League football, you have a very good chance of winning La Liga, because imagine Atletico Madrid gets him, then yeah, that team is not too bad. Not too bad. Gyökeres scores. Gyökeres scared. Okay, so that United Kai, what up? Hey, bro, you wanted Bruno to stay? No, I was selfish. I wanted him to go because the only thing I was seeing is dollar signs. But he showed me that he's a better person than I. I'm not really. I am money hungry. It would have been very hard to turn that money down. United Kai, United Kai. First of all, smash that like button. Hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. I want to hear your opinion. For me, he needed to go. He doesn't suit the system, and 100 million we invest and fix our midfield options. Oh, 100%, dude. That's why for me, and a lot of us, on him, we were ready for him to go because we're like, okay, fine, dude, you're already 30, you're gonna be 31 next year. I mean, next season or something next year. By the time we get back to Champions League football, maybe you're gonna be 33. Who knows if you're gonna be able to stay fit the entire time? I know he doesn't get injured a lot, but again, his game would probably drop. So this would be the time for us to cash in on him, because honestly, there's no other player that can give us that much money. And Al Hilal, they were there for the taking, right? If we needed that money, we could have probably, sold Bruno for maybe, I don't know, 150 or something, right? That could have been happy days. We would say, thank you, Bruno, you're a legend, but we wish you all the best out there in Saudi. Yeah, that's how I was seeing it happen. But that's why everybody was a lot of these pundits were like, yeah, man, he surely has to go. I mean, the money is life changing, But the guy was like, hey, after talking to my wife, talking to the manager, forget about the money. I'm like, what? Bruno? Really? Really, dude? Do you want to think about it again? Because he still has till Friday. His deadline was Friday to give him an answer. So, Bruno, why are you rushing? It's only Tuesday. All right, take your time, brother. Think about it. We don't want you to regret this decision, Bruno. Don't rush it. But listen, him staying, it has shown us like this guy really loves this club, regardless of where we are at this current moment in time. He still believes that we got levels to get to, and he wants to be part of that journey. So big up to him, man. That's crazy. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. This thing, yeah. Let's see. For those who are of a certain vintage, remember Matthias Keshman. Yeah. He was Bagsman. Went to Chelsea, did nothing. Same as Dirk Kuyt, yeah, for at Liverpool. Yeah. Matthias Keshman. Oh my God, yeah, dude. He was good. JP, bring Mateta to another bold brother. These guys are just on playing football, no aesthetics, foolishness. I know, but what I hear about Mateta though, I was watching Sky Sports. They were saying that Mateta is kind of leaning on staying at Crystal Palace because this is the first time in Europe, and he wants to be part of that to help him out, right? But the thing is, if he stays, then he's gonna run his contract down, and he will end up leaving for free next season, kind of thing, right? So, but he kind of leans to staying at Crystal Palace, which is interesting. I mean, it's cool because he was part of getting them to European football. You kind of want to experience that with that team a little bit. I think it's pretty decent for him to want to do that. We would still potentially have two Boldies. No Gyökeres, no Osimhen. That may be Mateta. Yeah. What about Gonzalo Ramos from PSG? Do you guys like him? Because PSG, again, they're trying to pull a fast one on us. They say, hey, man, they offered us Gonzalo Ramos. What are you guys thinking about that? You like that profile of a striker, Gonzalo Ramos from PSG? Or you have had enough with the PSG leftovers? Ugarte, it was enough. Let's see. Liam, therefore, I agree. If Gyökeres goes to Athletic, he will do very well. Yeah, he will. Kelleher joins Brentford. I did see that. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Mateta staying at Crystal Palace, Tony. Yep. Kone, yeah. Let's go. Athletic not doing shite next season. Barca, Madrid, and another level. Yeah. United KY. I don't want no youngster crap. We need proven players. The youngsters can come on off the bench. I agree. And that's another thing too. I think the way Ineos they're rolling with Ruben, they're looking for those, matured, ready to go type of players because he knows he doesn't have time, right? Yeah, the younger, the Cheeto and the Kones, the all these other guys, they can come in off the bench for sure, right? So yeah, definitely we need proven. That's why we need that core of our team should be proven ballers, guys that can start and kick on from day one, without needing training wheels. You know, that's why as a nine, we need a nine who's proven. You know, um, and excited for Cheeto to be mentored. And yeah, man, that would be nice, right? Cheeto finally is gonna have someone to say, hey, okay, he's a bagsman. I'm gonna learn a lot from a striker like Yokers, for example. And Diogo Leon, yeah, Diogo Leon, I'm really excited about him to see what he can do. I saw somewhere that they're gonna start him with the youth team, but I think he's gonna come to the US with the preseason so they can look at him. But he may go back to the under 21s. Mano can play the system. It's true. Kid, just hoping a proper striker comes in. Yeah, that's true. Twisted Fate. Collier needs to be nurtured, right? Yep. Also, he's a good player. Yeah, in the system. Yeah, oh yeah. Collier is gonna be. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna get some game time. I just hope he stays fit though. For some reason, he's been injured quite a bit. That's always how it's been. We always had 3 to 4 strikers. Yeah, 100%. Liam said, bro, if I was Mateta, I would stay at Palace. Yeah. But again, that United thing, whenever United come calling, it gets you thinking. And his price is not too crazy. So, yeah. The guy's going to go down as a legend. Yep, he is. If he stays, he's going to go down as a legend for sure. Nah, not having him either. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm tired of PSG, man. I don't want to get any of their leftovers, whatever you want to call it, because they pulled a fast one on us, right? They offered us Ugarte, and then we paid for Ugarte. They used that money to get João Neves. Come on, imagine that. We funded the João Neves deal to PSG. We should have been going for João Neves instead of Ugarte. But hey, what can you do? I'll take Due for sure. For sure. Due? Yeah. Ramos isn't quick, isn't physical enough. I would go near that. Yeah, I wouldn't go. Exactly. If I was to choose between Ramos and Mateta, I'm going to take Mateta, man. I'll take Mateta. Ramos gives me Nunez vibes. I'm good. But if I could get 2 players from PSG, I'll take Nuno Mendes, yes, and Vitinha. Oh my God, yes, absolutely. Vitinha, Vitinha could not get in the starting 11 at Wolves. Imagine that. Isn't it crazy? He couldn't get in the starting 11 at Wolves, man. He goes out there, he's cooking. That's crazy. Oh, is it? That's weird. Okay. What is this? I don't know what's the deal. Oh yeah, it is. I look kind of funny. Ah. Oh. All right. I'll deal with it later. Okay. Trying to troubleshoot it here. Anyway, we're almost getting to the end. Plays, yeah, a little comments kind of strange. Eclipsey, what up, man? Good to see you. How good was Vitinha the other day? He was incredible, man. He was incredible. Might be your phone screen, Eclipsey. No issue of mine. Okay, cool. Agreed. Thanks, Tony. Liam Jones, I'm taking Mateta all day long if it's between him and Ramos. Yep. See, we're in agreement. There you go, Liam. We're in agreement. I like that. Twisted, my ideal window is sell Bruno plus Sancho, etc. Bring in Edison Edison now we see that he's being linked with Al Hilal because they didn't get Bruno. It looks like they're gonna go for Edison. Wharton, yes, 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 yes. So I don't think we're gonna get Edison now because Bruno is staying. Sancho's gonna go. Wharton, man, Wharton will be a banger. Cunha, of course, Cunha's gonna come in. Mbuemo's gonna come in. Mateta or Gyökeres, yeah. Preferably Gyökeres. Oh yeah, what's going on with Edison? Yeah, man, Edison looks like he's gonna go to Al Hilal. Yeah, yeah, he may be going to Al Hilal. Let's see what's going on. According to reports, Manchester United have held secret talks with West Ham over a potential swap deal between Kudus and Jadon Sancho. According to Give Me Sport, I don't know. I don't know if I trust those sources. I heard Kudus is going to Saudi. What do you guys think about that? Swap deal Kudus for Sancho? Guys, where is Sancho actually going to go? Although I know we all think it's happening, but to whom? Well, I think there's still going to be some suitors out there. Like this one here, West Ham, apparently they're looking at him. I see reports that Saudi is looking at him. Hey, we can send him back to Dortmund, but wherever he goes, he needs to be a sale, right? Because we're not going to do this whole loan with option and all that crapola, right? We're not going to do that. Just a historical window would be of like, yeah. Kramek is like, United. James Moriarty, what's going on, brother? Mr. Luther, we got more pull than Nelson Mandela at the Freedom Rally. I know, man. The pull is pulling, man. You know, you wait. The next one we sign, our number 9, is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy if we can pull off, convince a light Gyökeres to come to United. That'll be mad. Kudos for Sancho. I will bite your hand for it. I know, man. And listen, Kudos should have been the one we signed instead of Anthony, in my opinion, right, from Ajax. So, but I don't know, how is his injury record though? How is Kudos' injury record? Carmack is saying, I love to see who he gets rid of. Yeah, man, dude, I'm here for it. I'm ready for the outgoings, man. I'm ready. Now, of course, this little window here, we only have 10 days. So now we have, 7 days to go to make some moves before it shuts down again. I hope we can offload some players, man. So far, I haven't heard anything about, of course, Rashi. I see that, of course, Bayern, Barcelona is his preferred destination. We'll see if it can happen. But for sure, it looks like, of course, Rashford is definitely going to be another one that's for sure going to leave. There's not going to be a chance for him to come back. Tony, are they paying 250K? Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. West Ham cannot afford that money. So maybe we could do a swap deal. How would that work? And dude, if he goes to West Ham, he's definitely going to have to get a pay cut. If he didn't want to take a pay cut at Chelsea, do we think he's going to take a pay cut at West Ham? I don't think so, man. So that is the crazy part when it comes to this dude, right? I don't know if we may have to do something where wherever we send him, we may have to pay some of his salary. Could be one of them things, like a portion of his salary, we pay it, we send him out there, and then we say, okay, for the next, I don't know how long, we're going to pay a portion of the salary, the difference maybe. We may have to work out a deal like that, because that's the only way really some of these teams will be able to afford his salary, right? It's crazy. But talking about salary, your boy MBEUMO, if he comes, he's, from reports we see, he's going to want somewhere around 200K a week, right? That's the kind of money he's going to want. But of course, he's worth it. Pay him. Just want to say, uh, uh, just want to say, hey, thanks for one of your guys here. One of ours. That's what's up, James. Who is Hargreaves guy doing the negotiation? Matt Hargreaves. Yeah, man. He's one of the chief negotiator, right? He's our chief negotiator out there making deals. So far, he looks like he's doing okay. You're able to secure Acuna early. If they are able to, in the next couple of days, we get a here we go from MBEUMO, I'll be like, all right, keep on doing your thing, my Hargreaves, right? He was in Naples. Of course, from what I think, he was in Naples to try to offload your boy Garnacho out there. You know, trying to see if they can finalize a deal on Garnacho, maybe. We shall see. Yeah, it's Sanchez to Inter settings. Yeah. Talking about Inter, man, and is it Inter and Juve? They're looking at your boy Rasmus. James is saying Nobel Prize winner for Hargreaves. Yeah, man. So according to Transfer News Live on X, Inter have entered the race to sign Marcus Rashford. Barcelona and several Premier League clubs want Rashford. Man United want 40 million. All right. I think that's a bargain for Rashford, man. That is a bargain. That is definitely a bargain for him. According to Rob Dawson, Ruben Amorim made it clear to Bruno Fernandes, both publicly and privately, that he wanted him to be central to the rebuild at Manchester United. All right. Collier can be a technical McTominay. Let's hope he bulks up like Scotty. Oh yeah, that'll be great. That'll be good, especially with those long legs covering spaces very well. Yeah, Collier has definitely a potential to be just as good. Inter fans mad at Inzaghi just to end up with Hoyland. That's funny. And Inzaghi is leaving, right? Did you guys see those links? He's going to Al Hilal. Rashford would tear it up. Oh yeah, he would. Oh my God. In Serie A, yeah, he would. He definitely would. He would definitely tear it up. Let's see what else is going on. So this is from who? Sean Connolly, 85 on X, is saying Manchester United see 19-year-old Roger Fernandes as a key target after missing out on Giovanni Quenda. Admired by Ruben Amorim for his versatility and athleticism, he's viewed as a smart fit for Ineos' compact squad model. Despite recent injury, confidence in his potential remains high. So we're definitely going to sign maybe 2 players, I think, at Sporting. Of course, one could be Gyökeres, but this kid, Ruben really rates him. Ruben, let's see what else got going on. According to Nath Salt, he's saying Manchester United still want a striker, a physical midfielder, reinforcement in goal, and open to adding another center back. It will require them to make significant money back through sales. You know, that's a lot of signings. And all about this guy, he would fit us perfectly. Oh, Roger Fernandes, right? Yeah, I haven't really watched him like that. But I trust your judgment, Liam. If you have watched him and you think he's going to fit, bring him down. So long as we get a good deal. Yeah, James is saying Gyökeres or nothing. Come on, man. Gyökeres or Mateta. James. Gyökeres or Mateta. I'm joking. Oh, man, that's funny. That's funny. Let's go. So Harry Amos, according to Nathan Salt, he's saying that Harry Amos is determined to stay and fight for his place alongside Patrick Dogu, right? Because there were some reports that he may be sent out on loan. I think Harry Amos, every time that he has played, he has looked very comfortable, right? Whenever he came in for Dogu. So I really think he should stay, man, try to fight for his position. So I don't know how that's going to work out. I think he has shown that he's up for it. He's shown he's up for it. Let's see. I'm a fan of Mateta, but Gyökeres is signing transformative and guaranteed goals. Oh yeah. Dude, if we were to choose, of course we go for Gyökeres, 100%. Yeah. 100%. According to Fabrizio Romano, Simone Inzaghi will sign in this week as a new Al Hilal head coach. Here we go. Deal in place for the next 3 years with huge salary for the Italian coach due to leave Inter after meeting today. Feeling was clear yesterday. It had to be. It will be Al Hilal. There you go. You see? Inzaghi is like, listen, I'm going to take the bag. All right? I am going to take the bag. He's not messing around. Apparently, the rumors is he's going to be the best paid coach out there right now. Let's go. Sabrina, what up? Bruno Fernandes, welcome to Al Hilal. No, Sabrina, Bruno Fernandes stays at United. All right. Sabrina saying, Garnacho, welcome to Chelsea. Yeah, he can go. Liam, James Moriarty, Gyökeres is like RVP. Bro, have a day off. Twisted Fate, breaking news. Man United prepare to pay $1 bill release clause for Lamine Yamal. Trust me, bro. Oh, that's crazy, man. That release clause is mad. Sabrina is saying, Evans, welcome to sleep. Hey, man, Johnny Evans was a really good servant, man. And Johnny Evans leaves United with a lot of accolades, man. When they were calling out the other day when he was saying his goodbyes, I forgot that he has won all those trophies and stuff like that. Big, he's retiring at a perfect time. Let's go. We'll see Casemiro is back, of course, with the Brazilian national team. That's pretty dope for him. Let's see what else is going on. What else we got going on? People are funny, man. They're saying Jadon Sancho has said yes to Barcelona. Really? Fake news, of course. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, according to Statman Dave, guys, you remember our cult hero Kiko Makeda? So Statman Dave is saying that not since Federico Makeda in 2009 has a Manchester United player scored a Premier League goal before their 18th birthday. Chido Obi doesn't turn 18 until November. Oh, man. Makeda, that goal. Incredible. I forgot Evans has more trophies than our entire 11 combined. I know, man. Dude. Yeah, Johnny has his trophy cabinet looks decent. Liam Joseph, big Johnny Evans, Premier League title winner. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's what's up. And dude, even this time around the second spell, I think he has conducted himself proper. Every time he came in, he rarely had a bad game, right? So yeah, man, big up to him. Wish him all the best. I saw a nice post from McTominay to Evans, giving him his flowers. Oh, nice. Yeah, man, you gotta give the man his flowers, man. He was a incredible servant to our United. According to Laurie Whitwell, Semenyo has caught Manchester United's eye. Dude, where is this money going to come from, Laurie Whitwell? All right? Jeez. I'm telling you, by the end of this transfer window, we're going to be linked with everybody. We're going to be linked with everybody, man. Let's go. Okay. James said, is he retiring or leaving Man United? Oh, he already did. He retired. That Aston Villa game when he came in, that was his goodbye. And then after the game, him, Lindelof, and Christian Eriksen, they said their goodbyes. So, yeah, he's gone. Oh, check this out. This is interesting. According to transfer news, no wonder Chelsea sent Sancho back, right? Mark Cucurella earns 110K a week. Moise Caicedo earns 150K a week. Enzo Fernandez earns 180K a week. Cole Palmer earns 130K a week. Jadon Sancho 1 to 300K. Oh man, that is too funny. That is too funny. Yeah, that makes sense. Send him packing. And you know, most of these clubs, man, they don't want to break their pay structure for one player. Let's go. Pretty sure retirement, James. Yeah, he retired. Yeah, he retired. Just jokes. That's funny. I was saying, I remember that Manchester United almost invested 180 million into Ansu Fati. Yeah. Luckily, Barcelona didn't want to sell him because it would have sent bankrupt. Sabrina, you have good memory, man. That's what's up. I remember us looking at Ansu Fati. He was the next big thing, but it's another one of those things, right? He was supposed to be like the way Yamal is now, but he didn't really get to those levels, right? So it's one of those. Chelsea actually wanted to keep him, but Sancho burning his own bridge. No, he didn't want to lower his salary. Yeah, they would have kept him, but they were like, not for that salary he's getting at United. All right, they wanted him to lower the salary to get to those levels because listen, those guys are starters. Enzo, Palmer, Caicedo, those guys are starters. They're getting paid that money. Come on. He needed to lower it down to get to that level. Yes, it's a huge pay cut. I know it's easier for us to say because it's not our money, you know, because ideally if Sancho was happy at Chelsea, he'd be like, listen, man, forget about it. I'll take the pay cut. But Sancho's like, nah, send me home. Sabrina, how would that make Barca bankrupt? James Moriarty, Liam, bro, must never take me seriously. Trump saying that's funny, man. Carmack McGuire, listening to you guys talk makes me believe Ruben will turn it around, not immediately, but will make the right decisions moving forward. You know what, Carmack? That's what I'm talking about, man. We need to have a little bit of belief and a lot of hopium and a lot of copium. And, we're already at rock bottom. The only way is up, man. It cannot get any worse. You know, this season that we just finished, yeah, that is the worst season ever. We're going to put it behind us and we look forward. We march on. And based on these numbers or the moves that the team is making, it's hopeful. Yeah, that's what I said. He's burning his own bridges. Okay, I see what you're saying. So, all right, last but not least, according to United exclusive, they're saying Marcus Rashford wants to play for Barcelona and is willing to take a pay cut and wait until the end of the transfer window to get a deal done. Of course, his dream is to play Champions League, and obviously, if he can go to Barcelona, you know, it will be interesting because I think him in that front three of Barcelona, he could work because he can play as a 9, right? If I think Lewandowski may be leaving, right? So it'll be interesting. I say that every year. That's funny. Big statement twisted, Carmack. We're winning the league next season. You heard it here first. I know, right? title charge. Hey, listen, it'll be crazy if we start the league, right? Next season, and we win like maybe like 5 straight. Yo, people are gonna lose their stuff. They'll be like, that's it, title charge. Oh man, it'll be crazy. But we just need to win the first game. We just need to win the first game. That will give us the belief. According to Mapetias, they're saying that they think that Brian Buemo's cost could come down to at least 55 million from the 60 that they Brentford wanted. So we'll see if they can make that deal, man. But Buemo for sure, he is coming to United. Sancho is a perfect example of Danny Kruger effect. That's funny. Going 15th, going 15th in title race. I know. Hey, listen, no Champions League football, no European football, playing once a week. Come on, man. Let's go. So, according to the Athletic, they're saying that the sell-on clause that Manchester United inserted in the contract of Alvaro Fernandez is worth 20% of any fee over 5 million. Right, so it's 20%. So whatever we sell, 20% over that, that's what we're going to be getting. Maybe we may be getting, like, depending on how much Madrid is going to pay for him, we may get a, like, I don't know, maybe close to 10 mil maybe. We shall see. And that will be not too bad. We will be able to use that. We take that, whatever money we get from Alvaro, and we add the money we got from Sancho. You know, we can probably do some kind of business. Yeah. It's decent. But initially, according to the Athletic, they said initially people reported it was going to be 40 to 50%. So the Athletic, the correct thing they said is 20% of any fee over 5 million. So that will be our cut. You know, good business. People, smash a like, hit the subscribe button. I will see you on the next one, guys. Let's end it here. Thank you so much. It's been an hour. Time flies when you're having a ball, man. So, guys, listen, I appreciate you all. Have a fantastic evening, morning, afternoon, depending on when you're watching. And listen, let's see what tomorrow brings. All right? Bruno is staying. I don't know what tomorrow is going to happen. We may get some news. But so far, it's been crazy. Sancho is coming home to roost. But, yeah. It's all going off. Guys, take care. Stay blessed. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. Peace.